And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions further in relation to His noble book that all of the illnesses, all of the problems that mankind faces, all of the illnesses of society, it is the Qur'an and the Sunnah, it is the Qur'an and the noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's actions and his words which will get you through, which will make you overcome these illnesses, which are the cure. The Qur'an is the cure. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And we sent down the Qur'an that which is a cure and mercy for the believers. The Qur'an is cure and mercy to the believers, to those who believe. وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and only loss increases for the unjust because of it. For those who are unjust, their own loss increases. But if you wish to seek shifa, if you wish to seek healing, the Qur'an is healing. The Qur'an has brought with it healing from the Lord and Creator of all mankind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's glorious book is further explained when Allah says, وَإِنَّهُ لَتَنزِيلُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Look at the glorious way in which Allah praised His noble book. وَإِنَّهُ لَتَنزِيلُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. And this Qur'an has indeed been sent down by the Lord of all of the worlds. Lord of all of the worlds sent down this glorious word. نَزَلَ بِهِ الرُّوحُ الْأَمِينَ. The trustworthy spirit, Angel Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, brought it down. The archangel brought it down. عَلَىٰ قَلْبِكَ لِتَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُنذِرِينَ. Upon your heart that you may warn. Look at the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the descent of the Qur'an, the way the Qur'an was sent down. Sent down by the Lord of all of creation, all of the worlds. Through whom? Through Jibreel Amin, the trustworthy archangel, the leader of all of the angels. And to whom? Upon the tender and loving and glorious heart of the beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Qur'an was revealed upon the most purest of hearts. And the Qur'an came for the hearts. The Qur'an's aim is to change your heart. The Qur'an was revealed upon the purest of the hearts. نَزَلَ عَلَىٰ قَلْبِكَ لِتَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُنذِرِينَ. Upon your blessed heart that you may warn the creation. And the Qur'an was revealed by the Lord of all of the worlds. The Lord and the Creator. The magnificent and majestic and glorious Creator. Through the greatest, the Qur'an was revealed by the greatest. Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest. And the Qur'an was brought down by the greatest angel, by the most high-ranking angel, Jibreel Amin. And the Qur'an was revealed upon the greatest of all creation, Sayyiduna Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The Qur'an came in the greatest month of Ramadan. And the night in which the Qur'an was revealed, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatul qadr, is the greatest night. Laylatul qadri khayrun min alfi shahr, greater than 1,000 months. So this is the great status of the noble Qur'an. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentions in the noble Qur'an that the challenge of the Qur'an is open for all of mankind. That if you have any doubt, if you have the intellect, if you have the knowledge, if you have the capacity, the ability, the academic ability, then come forward and contemplate the Qur'an. Think about the Qur'an. If you dare challenge the Qur'an, if you dare bring one verse, one ayah, one chapter similar to the Qur'an in its quality, in its stature, and you will not be able to. Because the Qur'an says, وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَىٰ عَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِّثْلِهِ وَادْعُوا شُهَدَاءَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And if you have any doubt in that which we have revealed upon this distinctive servant, our beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam of ours, so bring at least one chapter like it. Bring one chapter like the Qur'an and call all of your helpers other than Allah if you are truthful. Allah says, if you have any doubt in relation to the Qur'an, bring one chapter like it. But you will not be able to, because the Qur'an has repeated this challenge within Surah Bani Israel. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ لَأَنِ اجْتَمَعَتِ الْإِنسُ وَالْجِنُّ عَلَىٰ أَنْ يَأْتُوا بِمِثْلِ هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لَا يَأْتُونَ بِمِثْلِهِ وَلَوْ كَانَ بَعْضُهُمْ لِبَعْضٍ ظَهِيرًا. Say, O beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if all of mankind and jinn, man and jinn, unite to bring something similar to the Qur'an, they will therefore not be able to bring the likes of it, even if they help each other. The entire mankind, if that entire mankind got together, entire creation got together, and jinn got together, and they try to bring something similar to the Qur'an, they will not be able to bring it. And as for its protection, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, we have revealed it and we will protect it. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikr wa inna lahu lahafidhun. Indeed, we have sent down the Qur'an and we are its protectors. The Qur'an will be protected and preserved by Allah Almighty Himself. The Qur'an lives in millions of hearts. The Qur'an cannot be burnt and eliminated. The Qur'an lives. We breathe the Qur'an. We live the Qur'an. Our aim is to live and breathe the Qur'an. And the Qur'an is part of our daily prayers. The Qur'an is in our hearts. And the Qur'an is what gives us honor. And Allah will preserve it. Allah will protect it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that by doing these type of acts, by showing the hatred by burning the Qur'an, and by using your tongues to spit out Islamophobia, hatred against Islam, those who do this, they seek to put out the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says no. Allah will complete His light. Allah says in the noble Qur'an, يُرِيدُونَ لِيُطْفِئُوا نُورَ اللَّهِ بِأَفْوَاهِهِمْ وَاللَّهُ مُتِمُّ نُورِهِ وَلَوْ كَرِهَ الْكَافِرُونَ. They wish to extinguish the light of Allah by blowing it with their mouths. And Allah is to complete His light even if the disbelievers get annoyed. Allah will complete His light, and His light is the Qur'an. And Allah will fulfill His promise when He says, هُوَ الَّذِي أَرْسَلَ رَسُولَهُ بِالْهُدَى وَدِينِ الْحَقِّ لِيُظْهِرَهُ عَلَى الدِّينِ كُلِّهِ وَلَوْ كَرِهَ الْمُشْرِكُونَ. It is He who has sent His messenger with guidance and the true religion of Islam, that He may make it prevail over all other religions, even if the disbelievers, even if those who associate partners with Allah get annoyed. Allah says, I have decreed this already. I have decided this already, that this religion of Islam, because of its guidance, because it's the truth, will prevail over all of the other religions, all of other ways of life. Islam will prevail over them, because Islam is the truth and Islam is guidance, and the Qur'an is Allah's glorious word. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the ability to recite the Qur'an as much as we can, to learn the Qur'an, to understand the Qur'an, and to implement the Qur'an in our lives. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.